You ever find yourself maybe waiting in line for coffee, and you pull out your phone, and 15 minutes later, you're still playing some super simple game, and you wonder, wait, how did that just happen? Well, it's not by accident. There's actually a secret blueprint behind these so-called snackable games. And today, we're going to pull back the curtain and see exactly how they've mastered the art of grabbing our attention.
But to really get this, we have to start with a big question. You'd think these games are all fighting for your evenings, right? For those few hours you have to relax and really dive into something. But what if that's not the prize they're after at all? What is the real war for your attention?
See, the real battleground, it isn't your weekend. It isn't that dedicated gaming session you've been looking forward to. It's not for your free time. No, it's for the gaps in between. You know, those little empty pockets of time scattered throughout our day? These tiny micro-moments have become the real frontline in the entire war for our focus. And this is exactly how they're winning it. These little games aren't just time wasters. They're brilliantly designed to be the digital heartbeat of our downtime. And to understand the strategy, we've got to start with the psychology behind it all.
It all begins right up here, in the mind. There's this secret mental state that these games are just precision engineered to create. It's a really powerful concept, and it's called microflow.
So, we've probably all heard of flow, right? That amazing state of deep immersion where you're so into what you're doing that hours just melt away. Well, think of microflow as its fast-acting cousin. It's like an espresso shot of that feeling. It strips away all the complexity and just drops you immediately into a simple, ordered challenge. You get that feeling of total immersion, but you get it instantly. And this isn't about some long, drawn-out escape. Honestly, the best way to think about it is right here. It's a mental palate cleanser. It's like hitting a quick 2-minute reset button that just rinses away all the mental clutter before you have to dive back into your day.
Okay, so that's the psychological goal. That's what they're trying to achieve in our brains. But how do they actually build it? That brings us to the architecture of the snack itself.
The core blueprint is this philosophy called atomic design, and it really just stands on two simple but incredibly powerful pillars. First, there's an inescapable 30-second hook. And second, there's the ruthless, absolute elimination of decision fatigue.
I mean, just think about that for a second. 30 seconds, that's it. That is the entire window a game has to prove its worth to you. There is absolutely no time for complicated tutorials or long introductions. It has to deliver value, like right now.
And that 30-second hook, it's all about delivering a massive return on time invested, or ROTI. You have to feel a win, some kind of meaningful progress almost instantly. It's what makes even just 90 seconds of playing while you're standing in line feel productive, feel satisfying. So the game's got you hooked. What's that second pillar of atomic design? Well, it's just as crucial. You have to remove all the work from the experience. Think about it. These games are specifically designed to avoid choice paralysis. You know that feeling you get in a huge game when you're staring at a massive skill tree or a confusing quest log? These games get rid of all that. Instead, they give you a single, clear path forward. This removes the mental work of figuring out what to do, so all of your brain power goes into how you do it. And that's where the skill and all the fun really comes in. But, having a brilliant, frictionless design is really only half the story. The absolute genius move is how they turn what is a simple solo game into a massive shared social event. How do they do it? Well, by creating a whole new kind of social currency. The key here is this powerful idea called communal scarcity. Just think about a game like Wordle. Its magic doesn't just come from the puzzle itself. It comes from the fact that everyone in the world gets the exact same puzzle, just once a day. That scarcity, that limitation, is what turns it into this huge shared experience. And this creates what you could call the modern water cooler effect. That single shared puzzle, it sparks conversations everywhere, right? From the office to your family group chat. It generates this powerful fear of missing out, FOMO, which is the ultimate trigger to make absolutely sure you come back and play again tomorrow. So, we've got the psychology, we've got the design, and we've got this social engineering. Let's bring it all together and look at the final, crucial piece of the puzzle, the true battlefield, where these games are actually fighting for us. So, who are these games really competing against? Look, it's not Call of Duty, it's not The Legend of Zelda. The real competition is TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube Shorts.
They are not fighting for hours of your dedicated free time. They are in a brutal head-to-head fight to win those brief transition moments.
And what exactly are those moments? Well, they're the 90 seconds your coffee is brewing. They're the 3-minute train ride between stops. It's that time you're just standing in line at the store. This is exactly why these games are optimized for one-handed play. It's why they can be paused or closed instantly without any penalty. They are built from the ground up to fit perfectly into the cracks of your day. So when you really put it all together, the instant hook of microflow, that friction-free atomic design, the social gravity of communal scarcity, you start to realize something. These aren't just games anymore. They are perfectly, flawlessly engineered tools designed to find and fill every single empty space in our modern lives. And all of this, it leaves us with one pretty big question to chew on. As our attention gets broken down into these smaller and smaller, ever more snackable moments, what does that mean for our ability to find that deep, meaningful focus? It's definitely something to think about.